How's it going, everybody? My name is Nick. I also go by Golden Guy, and I'm your coach of the Philadelphia Pincers. We're coming back to you with another UPA Draft League matchup. We are heading into Week 4 as we take on Coach Maki and their Las Vegas Leaves. Maki came in, took over a team during the end of the draft, I think. So it was pre-draft or post-draft, pre-week 1. Took over the team, made some adjustments, was not getting the results that they were desired after making those adjustments. So came back and made more adjustments. Ended up with they had the TERAPAGOS, dropped the TERAPAGOS, picked it back up again, and this is the team that they are rocking with this week. So their Terra Captain is their only Terra Captain, and it is the TERAPAGOS Stellar version. Mouthful, right? It's incredibly bulky, and can hit pretty damn hard as well. The only thing it doesn't have a great stat in is speed, but it makes up with that in being able to rock polish and just boost that speed. It doesn't have to Terra on the turn that it's in, so it could theoretically stay as the Terra shell, so the turtle with the shell, the disc one, take a hit as it sets up a rock polish or something along those lines, and then terastalize to get all of the benefits. And the terastalized form means that weather and terrain effects no longer matter. It's kind of like Cloud 9, but for everything, all field effects. So it's a pretty scary mon. I don't know what we're going to do about it other than just hit it as hard as we can and whittle it down. But we can hit it pretty hard with our team, and we're just going to have to gauge how much damage we're doing when we hit it. Then they have Skyman, Shaman Skyform. It's incredibly fast. It's the fastest mon in the matchup, and it has Serene Grace as its ability, so it can just fire off those air slash flinches. It could go for what's it called? The signature seed flare, defense drops, so on and so forth. I think a scarf set honestly makes the most sense against my team, just because it would allow it to be the fastest mon in the matchup. You don't have to worry about anything, and then you can just flinch things down over time. It's pretty scary, and we just have to hit it hard when it's in. That's going to be the theme of this week. It's going to be a hyper offensive team, not very many. We're going to set up and we're going to try to blow things back. My opponent also has access to Dialga as their second Uber. Yeah, Shaman Skyform's not an Uber, but Dialga is, and it can be incredibly bulky with like an AV or something. It could be Choice Specs, Choice Scarf, Adamant Orb. It's got great coverage for my team in general. We don't switch in well to dragon type attacks. However, it is weak to fighting and ground type attacks, which we do have covered on our team, at least through things like Iron Treads, Hitmontop, and Ogerpon. Oh, I guess if you're looking at my team right now, you're seeing some new faces on the team, and that's like Kyurem, Uxie, and Zora, the Hisui form. And yeah, we made some transactions. We weren't really liking the team that much as far as what we had, and we just wanted to get a little bit more offense going because it's a very offensive meta. And so we dropped Thwacky, Drifblim, and one other thing. I don't remember. But at least Thwacky and Drifblim. And picked up Kyurem, Uxie, and we also dropped Latios. And picked up Kyurem, Uxie, and Zora Hisui. So hopefully we can make some wins off of this team now. But back to my opponent's team. They have access to Alamamola, which is a fantastic physical wall. Could be a special wall with something like Assault Vest. Wish, Protect seems like it makes a lot of sense with Scald and Flip Turn, probably. I think in order for my opponent to keep up with my team, though, that they have to forego bringing their defensive checks and go all-out offense against me. So that's a plus. Then they have the Great Tusk, the opposite of our Iron Treads, right? Not as fast, and if it is booster energy and it's booster speed, we know that it doesn't have any attack investment, so it is something to keep in mind. Wants to set rocks, rapid spin, hazards away, could be headlong rush, earthquake, close combat, ice spinner, knockoff, things of that nature. Then we have another choice scarf suitable mon in Mienshao. It makes up part of their regenerator core with that element mola. Hits incredibly hard with fighting stab. Good variety move pool. I have used it in the past. I do think it's a little weak in this matchup. I mean, outside of what the Iron Treads and the Kyurem and I guess Darkrai, it really doesn't want to hit. You can't really just lock itself into close combat, or else I come in and like set up and revenge it or something along those lines. Rotom Heat, if it comes, I expect it to be a defensive set to help deal with the Ogerpon, most likely. Probably with like Will-O-Wisp, Hex, Overheat, Volt Switch, or something along those lines. Max HP, max defense, probably leftovers if I had to guess. Or heavy duty boots, that makes a little bit more sense. The Hisui and Quillfish is a great hazard setter with Toxic Spikes and Spikes, has access to that Intimidate ability, so if it does come, we might be able to get our Ogerpon in before we Terra, and get it to proc or Define ability, baby, and that's goals. Yeah, it rocks it hard with Eviolite, doesn't hit super hard back, but it does make a very good utility mon. Corviknight, I am also expecting my opponent to bring as another Ogerpon check because it resists my stab. That being said, if I can get a Swords Dance up with Ogerpon and hit it with like a low kick into another low kick or a low kick into Rock Tomb, I should be able to take it out pretty easily. It does get access to things like U-Turn, Roost, and Depog, just some notable moves. And then last, but certainly not least, is Clefairy. If Clefairy comes, I don't know what it's meant to do other than Thunder Wave, maybe Stealth Rock, and just be annoying. It is pretty bulky. I don't expect it to come at all, but I do. If it does, it should be carrying like Thunder Wave, Moonblast, Moonlight, or Soft Boiled, one of the two, whatever, and Stealth Rocks, I would assume. That's my opponent's team. Let's talk about the team that we are bringing, why we're bringing everything that we're bringing, and hopefully get this match on the way soon after that. First off, coming straight off of the waiver wire is Uxie rocking that Covert Cloak. This is endgame. Uxie is endgame this week. If we can get either whittle down the Dialga or chip, or just get rid of the Dialga altogether, we should be able to start setting up Calm Minds in front of our opponent, and that should be endgame for Uxie. Between Draining Kiss for longevity and Stored Power, we're hitting everything pretty hard. Thunderbolt is there, obviously, for the Corviknight. Next up is Ogerpon rocking that Kobo Berry, so that we can take any flying type attack, whether it be a Brave Bird from Corviknight or Air Slash from the Shaman. We can Swords Dance up and just start knocking things around with Ivy Cudgel, Low Kick, Rock Tomb, so on and so forth. It hits everything on the team relatively hard at +2. It is going to be like our designated Terra Captain. We have Poison on Uxie just in case as a defensive Terra, but Ogerpon is most likely going to be the one that we are Terraing into. Also coming straight off the waiver wire is Kyurem rocking the Throat Spray with Freeze Dry, Earth Power, Scale Shot, and Noble Roar. Noble Roar will activate our Throat Spray, so getting us to +1 special attack, and then lowering our opponent's attack and special attack, so that hopefully they feel forced to switch out and we can Scale Shot on the turn after to make ourselves faster. And then just Freeze Dry, Earth Power things to death. Or that's pretty much the goal of it. It is a breaker more so than a cleaner. We want to weaken things so that Uxie can come in and set up there at the end. Next up, we've got Assault Vest Iron Treads with Earthquake, Ice Spinner, Rapid Spin, and Volt Switch. Volt Switch is there just because Corviknight makes a lot of sense to switch into Iron Treads, and we can't really do much about it, so we can just Volt Switch out and get into something a bit better. Earthquake hits the Dialga pretty hard, Ice Spinner hits the Shaman and the Great Tusk. Rapid Spin is so that we can keep hazards off our side of the field. Ho-Oh is coming in with heavy duty boots just in case they manage to get rocks up. Sacred Fire and Brave Bird just hits really hard into my opponent's team. If we can get a Flame Charge up against something like the Corviknight or the Shaman, then we should be going in fairly hard with our 2 stabs and then recover for longevity. It's pretty straightforward. And then last but certainly not least is Darkrai, rocking that choice specs again, much like it did last week. We have Dark Pulse, Thunder, Ice Beam, and Trick. Thunder is there for the Corviknight, just so we can hit it really hard. Dark Pulse hits everything outside of Mienshao relatively hard, or decently hard. And Trick is so that we can cripple something like the Great Tusk, the Corviknight, Mienshao, so on and so forth. And that's the team that we're rocking with. Hopefully we can get connected with our opponent here shortly and get this match on the road. Okay, it looks like we are connected here with our opponent. You will see that I am wearing different clothes because this is a completely different day. And yeah. Alright, so we see TERAPAGOS, Shaman, no Great Tusk, which I'm honestly fine with. We do see a Rotom Heat, we do see no Mienshao, and where are you? Great Tusk. No Great Tusk. I am perfectly okay with that. I think that Ho-Oh is still a fine lead here, because even, and it looks like the heavy duty boots are going to be worth absolutely nothing unless this is some kind of defensive TERAPAGOS that wants to set up rocks, but that's okay. Yeah, we said good luck, have fun in the chat, and we're gonna get this battle on the way. So we are leading that Ho-Oh with dual stab, so we have Sacred Fire and Brave Bird, along with we have Flame Charge to boost our speed. If we think that it's like, if we're in against a Shaman Sky, we can boost our speed. And we have Recover for things. And okay, we do get the TERAPAGOS turn 1, and I just really want to get damage off on this thing so bad. So it did have the Terra Shift, obviously it now has that Terra Shell, and we just really want to break that Terra Shell, so that we'll just go for a Flame Charge off rip. Terra Shell, that's fine. We are just going to go +1. We see Shaman Sky. Okay. I should be able to take, okay, that's perfectly fine. Shaman Sky, Dialga, Corviknight, Rotom Heat, and Alolan. Sacred Fire, we'll go for the burn here. And we have seen Calm Mind on the dude. Alright, so this thing is sitting at +1, +1. No, not +1, +3, +1, +1. Sacred Fire should be doing roughly 30-ish% to this. I mean, this is what this was. Terra Shell. And that, yeah, that did about, so no HP, no defense. And then he's gonna just terrestrialize all three right here. Power Gem will kill, for sure. But if we can just get this thing burned, I mean, it's not, it just, the residual damage over time would be nice. And we do catch a burn, nice. Alright. Calm Mind, okay. You're just gonna keep Calm Minding up, that's fine. The burn's nice just for that residual chip. They could be forced to recover here. So that did. So he's sitting at. No, I'm just gonna Brave Bird. Brave Bird's doing roughly 40%, at least 40% to this thing, based on the flame charge calc. Iron Treads is still good into this thing, outside of maybe like a flamethrower. Oh, that's defensive-ish. So he's sitting at +3/+3. This is fairly scary. I'm just going to Brave Bird again. They can recover if they want to. I feel like they have to recover here. Rest, okay. Good on them. Are you Resto Chesto? Yeah, okay. Ogre Pawn can always come in and just get a lot of damage off on this thing. So this is sitting at... this is Terra Shift. Right. Now it's at 100%. I do want to try and see the amount of damage that we are doing with Terra Starstorm comes off, okay? This will kill because we are not sitting at 100%. That's fine. We see Terra Starstorm. So the Iron Treads can come in here and live a Terra Starstorm and get decent damage off with an Earthquake. So that's what I'm going to go for, and then next turn I can Volt Switch out, potentially. So TERAPAGOS picks up a kill on Ho-Oh. He has to be wary of a body press here, because that would still be doing a significant chunk. But we did 25% with Ho-Oh, right? So this is just going to be max HP, max defense. Okay, we should take this easily. Ooh, that did a lot more damage than what I calced for certain. I think I just go for the Earthquake and I give him this. And then Ogre Pawn can come in and revenge. Yeah, okay. And we finally see the last move. As TERAPAGOS picks up another kill. Which kind of sucks because the the Iron Treads does a lot of damage to or can take hits from the Dialga fairly well. But it will. We should be killing this thing every single time with a... I'm just going to go for the Terra Grass Ivy Cudgel. We should be picking up a kill here, because it's sitting at roughly 30%. And even if it's max HP, but based on the damage that he has to be modest. Max special attack, so yeah, we should be picking up a kill here. Oh my god, how? This thing is so bulky. Why did that not kill? Well, I think that's game, to be honest with you. How does that not kill? That's absolutely ridiculous. Because with the amount of damage that you're doing with Terra Starstorm, to the Iron Treads. Unless he's not... Yeah, the amount of damage that you did to Iron Treads at +3/+3, right? Your +3/+3 means that you are modest max special. I don't know how you even did that amount of damage, unless it's not showing me in the calc the damage for what am I trying to say? Unless it's not showing me that the Terra boosted damage. But Kiram comes in, picks up a kill in its debut against a TERAPAGOS that's already taken out half of our team. Holy cow. It really sucks, guys. Okerpon was off the layout too. Dialga comes out? Oh, Fortnite. Corviknight into my Kyurem that is now at -1 defense. So body press is probably doing a shit ton. Yeah. Here, honestly, I think I can just go out into Necrid and see what my opponent wants to do. Yep, body press. Absolutely nothing. And we'll just turn this back around on them and just start Calm Minding up. So, yeah, Calm Mind up with Uxie. We can just start drain kissing the Dialga. U-turn comes off. It's not going to be doing too much. We can Thunderbolt everything else on the team. Endless Time, that's going to be Dialga. So I think here I have to Calm Mind again. So we've seen BP and U-turn on the Corviknight. We are Calm Minding up to +2/+2 on this dude. Yep. Let's see what my opponent decides to go for. We can't get any stat drops because of our Covert Cloak, which is great. Draco Meteor comes off. It's fine. My opponent is now sitting at -2 special attack, which means that we can effectively Draining Kiss and get some health back off of something. Okay, that's a little bit of health. It'll boost us up a little bit. 121 down to 49. So that's 34% down to 14%. So 20%. So he might be like modest Adamant Orb. And I just Draining Kiss again for some health back. Okay. Firefly comes out, it's gonna be the Corviknight. It's fine. Okay, so it's Rocky Helmet, okay. I don't think I would have had any reason to see that to begin with. I can let this go down and just go for a Thunderbolt here. It's gonna suck, but it gets me a lot of damage off on the Corviknight and lets me know what kind of Corviknight it is. It's currently sitting at 90%. Okay, so you're gonna switch out. Back out into the Dialga. So I think here, I unfortunately just have to go for a stored power just to get a lot of damage off because it is my hardest hitting move into this and the Corviknight. He could easily switch back out into Corviknight and just try to hit me with the Draining Kiss. Okay, Flash Cannon comes off. Uxie goes down, unfortunately. Yeah, this game absolutely sucks. I'm glad I waited extra time just to play this game. So glad. Oh, I hate people that don't have any respect for your free time. We're just gonna go on the Darkrai. And I am just going to go for Dark Pulse. And I'm just going to play for... Oh, we just get a kill. Cool. That's even better. Darkrai picks up a kill against Dialga. Get Uxie off the layout. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sour. Don't get Darkrai off the layout. What are you doing, Nick? Yeah, I am so sorry I'm sour about this. I had to wait, take an extension to play this game when it should have been played last week, and then getting absolutely rolled by the Terapagos in the beginning stages sucked. I don't know what calcs I was looking at or whatnot, but I clearly thought I could handle it when I obviously could not. Yeah, I still don't know what calcs I'm looking at, because that my Iron Tread should have been eating, like only taking half from Terra Starstorm. That's it. Corviknight comes out. It has Body Press into my Darkrai, which I still need a round because it just hits the rest. It hits the whole team really hard, so I'm going to have to switch out into my Kyurem. Kyurem doesn't do much to that Rotom. I really didn't expect the Rotom to come to this match. Okay. I am kind of afraid to go for the tech, just because the Corviknight, I haven't been paying attention to its ability, whether or not it's pressure or not. But that's on me. It could be Mirror Armor, which would be a great counter set to my guy. Rotom. I didn't even add Rotom into the calc. That's fun. I'm gonna go for the Noble Roar. We're gonna drop its special attack. And proc our Throat Spray. Thunder Wave comes off, and he does hit, so go him! Or go them, sorry. Go them. Oh man, this sucks ass. So much so. Scale Shot. This is so much fun, guys. You have no idea. Scale Shot into your Corviknight. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be the Corviknight. We're sitting at +1. Oh, fantastic! And you avoid the fucking attack. Oh my god. Just gonna go for a freeze dry. Can I get a freeze? You should do like 50-ish%. Oh, pure physically defensive Corviknight for sure. On the off chance that he tries to roost, I am just gonna go for, or that the Corviknight tries to roost, I'm gonna go for an Earth Power, but no. Okay. Okay. Kyurem goes down. To Corviknight. And then there was one. And we're just locking ourselves into Dark Bolts. That's all we can do. And I could trick the Corviknight, but I don't. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to kill it. Yep. Oh, this game sucks so much. I think just the TERAPAGOS in the beginning got me way on the back foot, and now I really couldn't come back from that. Iron Treads. Like, I don't know how that TERAPAGOS lived the Ogerpon attack based on the damage that everything else up to that point was doing. Nothing wants to take 2 Dark Bolts. So you can just give me the Aloe. Yeah. You're not leftovers. We're just going to go for another Dark Pulse. You can switch out if you want to, back into something, but nothing wants to take 2. Shaman Sky doesn't. I mean, he would have, the Shaman would have to go for Air/Flinches. Corviknight dies. Yep. Darkrai picks up a kill on Alomomola. Rotom. Eat. I don't know what kind of set this is. The Rotom can go for Thunder Wave. I have to go for a Dark Pulse Flinch, so that's what I'm gonna do. Come on, give me a flinch. Okay, you can Volt Switch, that's fine. That may have put me in range of a Shaman Seed Flare. But this is all I can do. I have the Dark Bolts. There's a world in which they're slower, I guess. They would have had to mess up their genning or the EVs big time, and I can Dark Pulse Flinch this too. But that's all I can do. Anything else will die to a Dark Pulse, which... So if I can get rid of the Shaman, then I can win, is all I'm trying to say here. I am already over this game, so much so. Seed Flare always knocks me out if it is max special attack. Yeah, but you have to hit. Yep, that's also something that has to happen. Okay. Can we get another Seed Flare miss? No, okay, that's what I thought. Yep. Okay, yep, that's where I'm gonna cut it. Not feeling the camaraderie in this game. It was an awful game. I did not enjoy that. Waiting for the thing and then getting rolled by the TERAPAGOS absolutely sucked. Yeah. I'm normally not like this, guys. I just hate having to delay matches for this to be the outcome. With that, I am signing off. My name's Nick. I also go by Golden Guy, and I'm your coach of the Philadelphia Pincers, and I guess we'll be back next week. We'll see.